Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Shit Show. It's kind of earlier than usual that I would even start recording this. Normally, I start recording at like 2. It's 12, just because I don't know, bored for the moment, and it's hot as fuck. So what have we got? What have we got today? We got no, not that one. That's just me kindly telling Trump to shut the fuck up. That's a panic attack. Well, not a panic attack, but when you hear that Tencent might get banned, which would also follow in all the other games, you kind of panic a little bit. Oh god, it's a dry week. It's like nothing happened this week. It was kind of fucking weird. It was real boring. Oh yeah, well here's this one, me saying I would never apologize. Me, because I won't. I don't care. At all, really. You can like fucking be at home and I'll say something, and then you'll get all up in arms, offended over what I said, and I don't care. Fuck you. Halo Infinite got delayed to 2021. It, it took 3 years to develop Halo 4 and Halo 5, but it's taking 6 to develop this one. What were you doing in the 5 year span that you were, producing Halo Infinite? No answer? Nothing? Makes sense. I really hope that, since you're doubling the time it normally takes to produce a game, I really hope you don't fuck it up like you did 5. 4 wasn't that bad. It was still, I didn't like it personally. It's not the best Halo compared to the first 3, and Reach was pretty good. What am I back up at? I'm back up at the top of Twitter already. Damn, it really is just kind of boring. What else have we got? Oh, yeah, that's right. One of my friends put this one on Facebook. Serious question, why are there no biohazard bins for used masks and gloves if the virus is so contagious and deadly? You just do a few quick searches in Google, you dig a little bit, you search up, do masks go in biohazard bins? And then the answer, do gloves or masks thrown into trash by customers need to be treated as regular medical waste? No. Used PPE from customers can be treated as solid waste. What do you do with a biohazard bin, you might ask? Oh yeah, this. Dispose of biohazardous waste in red bags. Only biohazardous waste. Dispose of items such as plastic vaginal I can't even read that. Speculums. Used specimen swabs, used glucose test strips, urine dipsticks, blood-soaked drapes and gloves, and anything contaminated with OPIM in a red bag. No, that's checking the integrity. Contain sharps in a closed and locked sharps container before placing them in the red bag. What is this one? Label human pathological waste before putting in the bag. Make sure to seal it. No. Wear personal protective equipment, gloves, apron, face masks, and eye protection while handling, changing, or transporting the red bags. So, to put it up, to sum it all up together as to, why are there no biohazard bins for those? It's because they don't need to go in there. Also, because the virus is so contagious, it's because it's kind of involuntary to touch your face because, you've been doing it for years. And that's kind of how it spread. I don't think I've ever heard once that people just touch something and then they get it even though they didn't touch their face. Never heard that before. I've always heard that they contract it by either being around someone, meaning it's like somebody coughed or sneezed or some shit because it's just normal human stuff, and you inhaled it. But like, no, they don't go in biohazard bins, because if you reach into a biohazard bin and let's say the sharps box opened up by mistake, because it's not the first time I've seen that happen. you get, like, say you reach in because you're, fucking dumb into a biohazard bin and you get stuck with a needle. Congratulations, you now might have AIDS. But now say this one. Now you put masks and gloves in it like a trash can. You stick your hand in there. Now also say let's say you don't touch your face afterward and you were digging for like scraps or something. Fuck if I know. You dive in, you stick your hands in, you pull something out. And it's like, hey, I got something I want, and then you go wash your hands after. Guess what? You don't even have corona because it's not how it works. It's transmitted through, like your face and shit. It has to go into your body. It's not gonna seep through your fucking skin. But like you touch your eyes, it's gonna go in there because your eyes have that water, is what I assume. If you touch your nose, you're gonna inhale it. If you touch your mouth, you're gonna inhale it or lick it. I don't know. Good. Well, there you go. That's kind of why it's not a fucking conspiracy theory, because I clicked on the original one, and the amount of people on there saying it's a hoax and shit is fucking astounding. Oh, this one's kind of a touchy subject, and I'm not singling anyone out. But I'm not gonna apologize for it either. But I was given this like recommended ad I should watch. I'm kind of debating whether or not I should even touch on this. You know what? I'm gonna do it anyway, and I'll just scrap it if I shouldn't. It says autism in the Navy, and I'm assuming its description is autism and the Navy PTSD because autism. And I'm not singling anyone out. I'm not singling anyone out. Anyone out. Fuck, I'm tired. But if I've seen a few instances. I've almost said people, but I don't know anyone like this. I've seen a few instances where someone with autism will, like, I don't know. I don't know the technical term for it, so I'm gonna say it in my words. They'll kind of like curl up into a ball and like hold their hands over their ears over like loud sounds and shit. And I mean, it's because your brain developed differently. Yeah, that's it. Really, is what I am assuming because I don't really pay much attention because I kind of don't care. Sorry, not sorry. But it's like if you're autistic and you go into the Navy or like any branch of the military, actually, it's gonna be kind of loud if you go to war. It's gonna be loud in training because you have to shoot guns. I mean, unless you have a different form of autism where it's like you're really fucking sealed with your brain, because I've also seen that. And like it's kind of impressive because, well, your brain functions higher than most people now. And also faster. But on some subjects you're also not as good, but I don't know. I didn't watch the video. It's also 20 minutes long and it's an ad. Which I don't know why I assume this dude actually paid for the ad spot. He paid money for a 20-minute video to get into this spot, which nobody's gonna watch. But, like, if you have the type of autism where you like curl up in a ball and cover your ears, you probably shouldn't be joining any form of military because it's really fucking loud. Like, you're conditioned to listen to that shit. You're conditioned to have guns firing next to you. You're conditioned to be, like, on a fucking battlefield with mortars going off next to you, landmines getting triggered. You're conditioned to watch your own friends that you've made through boot camp die. It's fucked up to have witnessed that. And if you have autism, it's not gonna get any better. But I'm also not gonna tell you not to join it. I'm just saying maybe you shouldn't if you can't handle it. But if you truly believe you can and you really do want to fight for the country, be my guest. Go right ahead. I'm not gonna stop you. Why would I? You're gonna go fight for people's freedom. You're gonna go like fight for like me and the rest of us here. It's like, do what you want. I'm not gonna tell you not to. Do what you want to do. If you believe you can do it, go ahead. I think the typical saying is, you could do anything you could dream, or something like that. I don't know. I didn't hear it in my lifetime. I heard it maybe once, and it was from some speaker that had some really dumb fucking points in school. I don't know. I'm considering it now. I'm just gonna leave it in the video because I'm too lazy to cut this out. But what else we got? No, we got some videos. Give me a second. I gotta pull them up again. I found it. So, how long is this? It's 18 seconds. I'm just gonna shut up for a second. We're gonna let it play.
In 1917, they say, right? The great pandemic certainly was a terrible thing where they lost anywhere from 50 to 100 million people. Probably ended the Second World War. All the soldiers were sick. That was a terrible situation.
Ah, yes. The Spanish flu ended World War II. Oh my god. Definitely not like, hold on. If I'm gonna mention him, I'm gonna say his full name because I'm pretty sure he had a long one. Oh fuck, where the hell is where's his whole name? Oh fuck it, I don't know. Google doesn't give me the correct answers sometimes, but yeah. Definitely not like the end of World War II started with Adolf Hitler shooting himself in his own bunker. And then, well, let's see. I stole a video on this one. Definitely not like the, shit. No, I didn't pull up the fucking video. I have no idea how long it is. Give me a second again. It's a minute long. It's a minute and 26 seconds long. So yeah. Well, what did I just start to say? Oh yeah, definitely not like this. Also ended World War II. Oh yeah, well there you go. That's the whole video. It's all silent, but oh my god, it's a it's a terrible event for the people caught in it. But if it was in color, it's such a fascinating explosion to watch it just, you know, from start to finish, hit the, well, it didn't actually hit the ground, but you get to watch the bright flash that would blind you in real life, and then just the chaos that ensues after it. But, definitely like the Spanish flu ended World War II, right? The Spanish flu and, oh fuck, I don't even know when. You know what, I'm going to get off this topic because I'm not even going to Google it. But, how long have we been going? Like 14-ish minutes? Yeah, 14 minutes. I don't know. It's kind of cut short compared to the other ones that are like, I think minimum was 16 minutes and maximum was like 20. It's kind of a boring week though. Nothing much has happened. Or at least nothing much I can make fun of. and or report on, I guess is what you would call it. I don't know. You've been listening to your host, that stupid guy, and this has been the Shit Show Podcast.